Okay, so this is our live session, week 2, quarter 3, part 2. Not exactly sure what happened, but the recording ended suddenly. And so I'm just going to go back through this information quickly for you guys that are listening to the recording. We just talked about AVID field trips. If you can attend those, please do. The other one is attend or hold study sessions. So what you're going to be doing with that is there's some information that has been going around, coming out from your advisors, coming out from teachers regarding study sessions. If you'd like to hold a study session, a group where, say, Wednesday at 3 o'clock at your local library, you invite anybody from iSucceed who wants to come and work for an hour, and you arrange that, then that would be considered a study session. And so they have those set up. Student Council is working on that, but you can also participate in that by hosting one of those or just attending one of those. So that's another one of the ways that we encourage you as AVID students to get involved. So this is the AVID commitment, which was in your contract. The main things from this is you need to pass your classes with C's or better, maintain a 2.0 GPA, and then make sure that you're attending the live sessions and working with your learning groups. Those are really important. Our commitment to you as the facilitators and the staff is we're going to help you in any way we can to go on to college, to help you become organized, to earn scholarships. We're going to provide you with the Wicker academic skills, whatever skills we can to make you successful. That's our commitment to you, is to provide you with that information. So hopefully you have decided to commit and succeed and be a part of AVID, and we're so happy to have you here. A heads up, next week is going to be the tutorial number 1. It's not going to look like the normal tutorials that we've done in the past. We're going to do a Socratic seminar. And so you'll have some more information on that later in this presentation, as well as in your lessons this week. Lessons this week include information on the honors diploma. It's something to really consider. All that it would take from you is an added portfolio, a couple of additional assignments in your existing math or English courses, and then you'll end up, after taking those classes, as well as 2 semesters or 2 quarters of AVID, and then voila, you graduate with an honors diploma. It looks great on your transcripts, and it can be the difference between you and somebody else that has exactly the same qualifications getting into your chosen college. So another lesson you have this week is on your long and short-term goals. So you're going to be looking at goals and setting your quarter plan, your annual plan, and a 4-year plan. When we talk about GPA in AVID, we're talking about goals, plan, and action. And it's a simple method to help you attain your goals. So you're going to put down what you want to accomplish, plan how to do it, and then the actions that you're going to need to take. And you'll be looking at using SMART goals: specific, measurable, action-oriented, reasonable, and timely. So Wicker is another thing that we're going to be going over. And like I said, the Socratic method. It's a form of inquiry-based discourse and questioning that allows you to think critically. And so you'll get some more information on the Wicker and the Socratic method in this week's lessons. And part of your assignment is to read the text in the article Teams Constantly Connected and decide on 2 questions for next week. And then you're going to post those on your discussion board. And we're going to discuss those next week. Our discussion of those questions that you pose will be our Socratic seminar, which will be our tutorial number 1. In forming your questions, remember to use COSTAS questioning. In AVID, we become good at asking questions and thinking on the 3rd level. So you're asking, evaluate, if this were to happen, then what would this be? or predictions or forecasting, hypothesizing. That's what we're looking at. Instead of just asking, gathering stuff like, hey, could you describe this? Instead of describing it, say, can you speculate about what might the possible outcome be of this? So there's some information on that in your lesson. In the live session that got cut off, we did some team building. And so in order for those of you watching the recording to get your points for participation, those 50 participation points, you're going to need to select 2 of the questions listed here and answer those. And you can just pick whichever 2 you would like and then answer those 2 questions. And I will post that information in next week's learning session. So there's also some resources here for you. We have some information. We'll have a toolbox at the end of every live session for you that'll build on the prior weeks. So you can look at this information on colleges. There's some information on goal setting and how to organize your Google Drive. If you have any questions, please let me know. Those of you that are watching the recording, you will need to write a 2-paragraph summary and submit that in courseware. And you're also going to need to answer, 2 beach ball questions. Okay, and then you'll submit that to me for your points for watching the recording. Thank you and have a great day.